Hi guys, this is your reading for Sunday the 11th of February. Thanks for joining me. I'm using the Art of Life Tarot for today's reading. So let's have a look at what the cards want you to know today and what you'll be working with. So we've got the Moon, the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So the Moon says, go confidently in the direction of your dreams, live the life you have imagined. And that's by Henry David Thoreau. So that's wonderful. That's a really nice message for the day. So you will have lots of dreams. Listen to those. See how you can realize those. Take a little bit of time for yourself and do something you enjoy. You know, maybe go for a walk or go for a nice meal, maybe read a book or meditate or do something that's just personal, that's just for you, and just allow your dreams to rise to the surface and give yourself a bit of a time out where you can just dream and imagine what the future can look like and what you would like it to look like. The next card is the Knight of Wands. The real voyage of discovery lies not in finding new landscapes, but in having new eyes. Marcel Proust. Okay, so, right. So, yes, it's not about, you know, traveling to different areas and going to India to find yourself or going to Bali to some retreat to get some message that only can be given there. It's about changing your own perspective and listening to your own dreams and realizing what's important to you. And instead of pursuing other people's dreams or what society says is success and what society tells you that you ought to be doing, instead of listening to all of that, really make this a day about you. Be very personal, go inward, and really ask yourself, okay, despite all of these things that I've been taught my whole life and people have shared with me, what is it that I care about? Do I care about money and career? Do I care about family, children? Do I care about looks? Do I care about travel? What is it that makes me happy? What is it that I see as success? And how can I change my perspective? How can I get these new eyes? By listening to my own dreams and seeing my life from the perspective of that and how much further I've got to go now or whether I'm there already. You know, if you are living this life, you've got the house and the car and the 2 kids and the dog and the white picket fence and everything's wonderful. And you go inward today and you realize that the dream has always been to just have financial and physical and family security in your life, then you look at your existing life with this fresh pair of eyes and you're super grateful for it. And you're like, oh my God, I have even more gratitude for it now because I see that I already have what I've always dreamt of. And aren't I lucky? You know, and hooray, thank you, thank you, thank you. And the more gratitude you put out there, the more things will come in that you have to be grateful for. But also if you look at your dreams and the dream is to become this world-renowned medium and currently you're working as a nurse, then by understanding this vision and this dream, you can start going to a psychic development group on top of your nursing job and you can start meditating and you can start going to a spiritualist church and listening to other mediums. And you can start doing your mediumship because you now understand that that is your dream. And then you can transition from being a nurse into being a medium, for instance. And then you realize your hopes and dreams. So today is a very intimate, private, personal day where you get loads and loads of insights about who you are and what's important to you. So make sure you allow some private time for yourself. You know, if you've got the whole day planned, entertaining the kids or cooking for the in-laws or cleaning the house or whatever it is, you know, give yourself a little bit of time to just do something nice for yourself. Like I said, go for a meal or go for a walk, something that clears your mind and where you can just have a different perspective and you can see your life from a different vantage point, a different kind of outlook. Finally, we've got the Knight of Swords. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself. And that's by Soren Kierkegaard. Okay, so what the final card is saying is that, you know, you've got all of these dreams and you may see these things. And yes, it can be scary if, like in the example with the nurse, you have to make changes and then you're not totally satisfied. Oh, I'm frightened. I've got my diploma and I've got this fixed income and I make enough just to pay my bills. And I'm scared of making a change. That's frightening. And I might lose my footing momentarily. I may have to tighten my belt in terms of how many clothes I can buy. And I might have to juggle around my classes to fit in a psychic development group or a mediumship circle or whatever it is. But like he says, if you don't do that and if you don't accept the temporary uncomfortability of that change, then you really lose your whole dream altogether. So it's much better to be uncomfortable for a short period and to lose your footing on a temporary basis than to completely lose yourself permanently and to totally give up on your dreams just because you don't want to risk uncertainty, or you don't want to risk making changes, or you don't want to risk financial insecurity or anything like that. So the cards is saying that it's so much better to allow yourself to dream, to look at your life the way it is, and then if you're not satisfied, to make changes and to embrace the fear and to do it anyway, because you're going to be so much happier with the outcome. So this is a wonderful day to kind of contemplate and to think about your life and to see where you're going. In terms of the numbers, I'm not quite sure what the numbers are. They're not on here. I think the moon, let me just double check. The moon is the 18th card of the major arcana. So we've got 18 here and court cards are 1. So 18 and 1 is 19 and 1 is 20. 20 reduces to 2 in numerology, and 2 is about cooperation and relationships. So it's the relationship with yourself. It's about cooperating with your higher self, listening to your dreams and to your messages, and then not dismissing them, but taking them as seriously and giving yourself the same sort of respect that you would give another person, and saying, I have this vision and this idea for a reason. I'm going to do something about it. And if you do, you really have the potential to find yourself today in earnest, which is no small thing. Wow. So have a wonderful day. The relationship to focus on today is the relationship that you have with yourself and with your life. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. If you would like a private reading with me, then please do get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. I use the tarot, astrology, and numerology in my personal readings. The astrology chart gives me a blueprint of who you are, shows me what your life purpose is, your vocational aptitudes, what's going on for you in love, family, health, spirituality, career. And I can also look at what's coming up in future in any of those areas. So what's coming up in your love life, or when the promotion is on its way, or when you will make more money, or if it's better to change direction in terms of your career. If you have any questions at all, get in touch with me for a private reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.